Hey, what's going on? It's Shifty back with another video, and check it out. I got some more Hot Wheels Starship Selects added to the collection. I got 4 of them this week. Gave about $13 and change for each of them. 2 from eBay, 2 from Target, and they seem to be on sale at Target right now because usually they go for $16.99. Not the $8. Not the $8 bargains I usually got for these over at Ross, but you know, I'm forced into paying them right now because Ross isn't hooking me up any longer. But I got a Star Destroyer. This is the basic Star Destroyer. I've got 2 variants, which I may get rid of at some point because why do I need 3 of them? Why do I need 3 Star Destroyers? Then I got the Gauntlet. I think that's Bo-Katan's ship from the Mandalorian. I'm not sure. I can't remember. Then I got a TIE Bomber. And then the most worthless vehicle in the whole line. Uh, it's a paperweight. It's about a pound and a half, pretty hefty. It's the Sandcrawler. It's just a big old hunk of die-cast metal. But, if there's a home invasion and you have this in your collection, don't go for a firearm. Just toss this sucker at the burglar's head, and you probably could do some damage. It's that heavy. But yeah, nothing special. Just a basic pickups. But hey, I did get a pre-order picked up today, and in an age where everybody is trying to cut the cord, I go and get some cable. Yes, this is the Zabu Build-A-Figure Wave cable. You may uh, recognize the outfit from uh, Marvel vs. Capcom 2. Super cool. Doesn't come with his big, bulky rifle that he has in the game, but he is pretty nice to look at there. I do think they may have darkened up the blue on his costume since the first release. I'm not sure. I'm going to have to go back and look at that. I know there's some guys that they went and took a Gundam pin and they detailed all the straps and pouches and belts and knee pads to make them pop. I may do that at some point when I take them out the package. I know Slasher's got this one, and yeah, he's pretty badass, pretty cool. They had a bunch of them at my GameStop, so be on the lookout if you need him. They should have him right now at your local GameStop. But I said he doesn't have the big old rifle. Well, that's not a problem because I was pretty lucky. I was over at Target and I spotted this like sticking out from under a shelf. Like somebody had tried to hide it, and I reached down and pulled it out, and I was like, "Holy crap!" I actually passed on this quite a number of times, and I was kicking myself because that's a cool figure, and now I got him, and I got the gun, so I can use it on either one. Nice figure. A wash would be pretty cool in this, but you would lose the cartoon aesthetics if you did that. I got a little worried there for a second because I scanned it and it said no longer in stock, and the price wasn't available. So I asked an associate, and they said, "Oh, well, this is going to salvage. You can't buy this." And I was like, "Hey, can I take it up front and see if they'll hook me up?" And yeah, they let me, and I went up there, and after about 5 minutes of them googling and searching, they finally let me buy it. Actually, at first they were going to try to charge me $41 because that's the price that they found. I was like, no, that's not how much that thing costs. But I got it down to 27, which is about the price of what it was going for, especially after they raised the price up with the tariff charges. But cool figure, 2 cables added to the collection. Now I got to get me a satellite figure. I got cable, I need satellite. Also, got another one, another Street Fighter. I saw him on the rack and I was like, yep, I got to add him to the collection. I only need 5 more now. Not going to say a whole lot about him because I know Vinny picked him up also. And plus, I don't have a lot of love for Akuma. He was an arcade only character during the era of the Super Nintendo. And that was the extent of my knowledge for years and years of Street Fighter 2 until the Dreamcast came around and I started getting some of those games. So not a lot of experience with the character, not a lot of love for the character. And by the time the Dreamcast rolled around and he was in a period of games, we had the crossover series. So I was like playing with Wolverine and Cyclops and Captain America and stuff. I didn't care much about Akuma then. So yeah, just basically got him for collection purposes. Not a lot of love for him. Hey, if there was one character I probably could do without, outside of the variants in this Street Fighter 2 line, it's this one. But 5 more to go. I can't wait till I pick up Balrog and Vega next. So yeah, good stuff, good pickups this week. A lot of stuff. I have Bazooka coming, hopefully from Amazon, from the GI Joe Classified line, and maybe I'll have that next week to show off. But yeah, until then, yeah, that's it.